Good afternoon. Again, we invite everybody to good side. Again, good afternoon, everybody. We appreciate everybody coming out again today for our IX exchange. Today we're going to have a different format. We're going to talk about the new BDPA. So that's the theme of today's session, basically. So we got some presenters that work on their presentation. They're all ready to go. And with that, I'd like to start though with just a kind of story for you. That was a Baptist convention that was being held in the West. And of course they had people from all various cities, Cleveland, New Orleans, all over the place, basically. So they go to this convention and the servers bring out the food is sitting on the table, and dinner starts at 6 o'clock. So at 6 o'clock, the dinner comes out. They prepare the dinner for everybody. Everybody's sitting down eating, people from various places. So we got the Cleveland contingency of people. They're sitting at their table. And the meal gets there, 6:05, they're still sitting there. No one take up their utensils and start eating anything at all. So 6:10 goes by, it passes by 6:10. So then the head waiter comes over, he asks the table, he says, is anything wrong with the food? And they said, no, nothing's wrong, everything's good. Okay? So everybody continues to sit there. 6:15 rolls around, everybody's still sitting, nobody's eating, everybody's eating their food and everything else, enjoying themselves. Conversation, this table from Cleveland is completely silent, no one said a word. 6:15 rolls around, nothing happens. The waiter comes over again, he says, is anything wrong with the food? He says, if you don't like the food, I need some more food, or can I get some water, anything else at all? They said, no. He goes away again, comes back about 6:20, he says, if you don't want the food, you don't have to eat it. So one of the little ladies stands up and she says, it's not the food, we're waiting for Leroy to show up. Leroy has what? The hot sauce. Okay, all right, that's my story. With that, I'm going to turn this over to Belly. Belly is one of our past presidents, BDPA, and she's a longtime member, very devoted. So Belly's going to come and start. How about her?
Oh, okay.
You ready?
Sure, I can. Do that.
Here's a pointer here if you need to.
You can put up whatever slide I should be speaking from. I don't think it's that one.
Yeah.
Oh, well. Okay, let's talk about some of our accomplishments from 2010, which I thought might be pretty important for you to know. Of course, we have our monthly meetings, and we had some really good ones over the past 2010. The evolving IT landscape. I thought that was very critical, and we'll be referring to that because some of that information we heard from there will be going into our planning and moving forward as we're moving forward. Green computing, someone from one community, which maybe many of you have heard about one community. They're working to implement wirelessness citywide, I think, possibly.
I'm sorry, you know what I did the intro. Will you please do the intro for me?
I'm sorry?
The intro, introductions.
Want me to time out? And we're going to start with introductions. I'm B.J. Peterson, Beverly Peterson. As David said, I'm a longtime member, past president, and I believe in BDPA, and I'm so happy to see everybody here as we go into 2011. So why don't we start from this end and everybody introduce ourselves.
Yes, long-time member. I don't even remember how long. I come and go.
We remember you.
Yes, we do.
Ken Wilson, longtime member, former chapter president. Glad to be here.
Stephen Jewell. I was invited by David Ford, and I'm a former. I used to work with him, so he invited me to come on. So
Good seeing you.
you'll be in soon.
David, longtime member, active in BDPA for quite a few years, vice president at one point in time, treasurer, miscellaneous, whatever.
Charlene King, potential member, provided by David.
Good.
Emotional, long-term member, and active for a while. Just getting warmed up again.
George Williams, member since 1987. Former Cleveland chapter president and national president.
Sylvia Calhoun, member for about 6-7 years.